Selamlar lazerkurenin sevgili mini minnacık takipçileri. Bugün Hogwarts Legacy'nin aynı tam bıraktığım yerden ilk bölümün kaydını bitirdim. Baktım kayıtta problem var mı? Baktım yok bir şey. Hadi dedim ikinci bölümü de halledelim, hemen çıkartalım aradan. Biliyorsunuz ki bu kardeşiniz çalışıyor. İşe gidecek bir saat sonra falan, bir iki saat sonra. Saat akşam, şu an 7:30. Lazerkure'desiniz. Erdem günaydın burada. Haydi bakalım ortak odamızı bulalım. Ortak odamız. Şey yapamadık, bu ne? Ben bir kendimi yakından incelemek istiyorum her şeyden önce. Abi o gözler hiç olmadı sanki ya. Müptezel gibiyiz. Kendinizi Adelaide'e tanıtın, Arthur'a tanıtın, Lenora'ya tanıtın. Bu kim? Lenora. Haydi bakalım Lenora.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm
Endişelenmiyorum.
really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
İçinden geçeceğiz, içinden.
It is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place.
Yo,
Of course, presumably as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. Sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot
Ya bu
to
kızı
do.
bir daha da görmeyeceğime eminim.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course.
Görüşmek
And
üzere.
you?
Bunu hani koridorda denk gelsem selam bile vermem.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you.
Adelaide
Something's wrong.
kardeş.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes?
Aynen.
I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Erdem ben de
Nice to meet
kanki.
you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Kim anlattı lan? Yani
If you
konuşmamayı
don't mind, I'd
tercih
prefer to
ediyorum.
just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry.
Dehşet
Well,
biziz.
anyway,
Sıkıntı
I
yok.
imagine you have lots to
Var ya,
do.
bu okulun
I'm
benden
looking forward to
çekeceği
your
var.
birthday.
Bu okulun benden çekeceği var. Amcana ne olmuş
Are
bu
you
arada, onu
sure
mu?
everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Amcana sokayım. Hadi bay.
Thank you, Adelaide.
Bye
Be
bye.
seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Bye bye Adelaide. Arthur.
It's all right.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Sese bak bak, sese bak.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at
Bu
first.
konuşmayı bir an önce
I
bitirmek
still get
istiyorum.
lost sometimes.
Sesten aşırı rahatsız oldum
Welcome
şu
to
an.
Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly
Annen
of
seni
them,
de sevmiyordur, emin
especially
ol.
magical ones.
Annenle aynı
Your
fikirdeyim.
mother's right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to. You'll have to get used to them. Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in beasts with Professor Howen. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Senin ben o. Ay.
Nice meeting you all.
Ay.
And good luck finding that
Daraldım.
cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle.
Hadi
yourself.
karşıma çıkma bir daha. Bir daha karşıma çıkma.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley is waiting for them outside the common room.
Çıktım kardeşim. Çıktım, siz merak etmeyin.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Tabii canım.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates
Evet
and
hocam.
not fall behind.
Evet hocam.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Hocam ben memur olacağım.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Hocam bakalım şeyle her zaman için bu ana kuraldır yani bence. Her zaman için örnekli gitmek daha iyidir ya.
This way.
Örnekli gideceksin de. Hadi bakalım. Burada takla da atamıyoruz.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Bak sen. Aha.
Revelio.
Burada bir şey var.
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Ya var işte. Var bak.
Lumos.
Neyse. O inat etti vermeyecek. Ben inat ettim alamayacağım. Şu iki ucu boklu değnek. Profesör Weasley'i. Bir de bir kontrolörle oynamaya çalışayım bakayım şu oyunu ben bir. Öyle nasıl oluyormuş.
Protego.
Protego.
Lumos.
Lumos. Falan da filan da.
Simply cast Revelio on
Yok
it
abi şimdi.
and we'll see what the guide says.
Böylesi daha iyi.
Revelio.
Rebellion. Bunu aşağıda da yaptırtabilirdin bana yani. SC sağ rehberini aç. Meydan okumalar. Sağ rehberi sayfaları. Okey, bunları şey yaptıkça ödül falan alacağız. Mesela şimdi I'ya basınca eldivenler. Sonunda kıyafet. Ah. Abi benim yüzün acil değiştirilmesi gerek. Bu ne abi? Bu şapka ne ya? Şapkayı çıkartalım ya, gerek yok. Fularlı gezelim. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Tamam hocam. Dediğin gibi olsun. Hafif bir Karadenizlilere benziyorsun zaten. Kalenin içinde, dışında döndür. Döndür.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Tamam. Bunu yapmamam mı lazımdı? Yoksa
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I can never get enough of the castle.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
tamam
Thank you,
hocam.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Okay.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Başladı
Good,
hocam.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Hocam
Speak of the
geldik
devil.
Çink.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I've just
Yetenekliyiz. Sıkıntı yok.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field
Kullanacağım
guide.
hocam.
It will be invaluable.
Salarsanız artık.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Sal.
Yes, Professor.
Hoca sal.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments.
Hocam
I
git
made.
ya, uzattıkça
And we'll
uzatıyor
see if we
ya.
can't get you to Hogwarts
Amına koyayım.
with those supplies.
Sus ya. Sus ya. Susmadı ya. Allah Allah. Efendim hocam.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Doğru hocam.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes,
Orası
Professor
bariz.
Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
Orası doğru.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to
Beni bir
guide you.
salsanız
Speaking of
derse
guidance,
gireceğim falan.
and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okey, neymiş görevlerimiz şu an? Karanlık sanatlar büyü sınıfı. Karanlık sanatlara gidelim bakalım.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, it sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Tamam hocam. Sen nasıl diyorsan. Büyülü pusulayı kullan. Okey. Bana yolu gösteriyorsun direkt, değil mi? Artık free aim'imiz de gelmiş. Şunu bir de atalım. Bunun animasyonu. Bak mesela ben oyunu 30 saat oynadım. Hiç böyle bir özellik olduğunu hani kaçırmışım direkt gözden. Şurayı açalım. Başkalaşım avlusu. Kapıyı açalım. Bir value çakalım. Bir yerde bir şey var mı? Ne o link sesi nereden geliyor? Bu da hep mi geliyor yoksa? Deneyeceğim. Neyse. Bu resim bir fare patronusu çağırarak tüm köyüne bir Römül ordusuna bakarlık diyor. Tabi böyle efsanelerde. The fuck nigga? Alohomora'ya daha var. Yukarı çıkalım.
Watch what you're doing.
Allah Allah. Kodum seni. Belki daha dikkatli olursan benimle konuşurken iyi olur. Kendi sağlığın saatin için. Görev başla. Gözler nedir ya? Şurayı bir açalım. Bu neymiş? Çayımı da içerim. Koşarken. Revelio gördüm.
Revelio.
Ne bu? Tembel hayvan mı? He. Oley baba level 2. Sanki ne oluyorsa. He. Aa onu ben kırdım. Kendi kendine geri oldu. Okey. Bence yapamaması gerekir. Kıran öğrenci yapsın hani kendisi bence. Çünkü şey nedir onun adı?
Revelio.
Bir resim var. Hoş değil. İstismar edilir bu durum yani. Birileri sürekli kırar, o zaman geri yapıldığı için zaten kimse de bir şey demez, yapmaz. Bu kim lan? Yani bir oyuna kedi sevme animasyonu neden eklersin? Bu bana bakıyordu. Ne bakıyoruz oğlum geçerken? He? Şş. Kaşınıyorlar ya. Yemin ederim zorla kaşınıyorsunuz ya. Kıracağım kemiklerini. Neyse gidelim. Karanlık sanatlara karşı savunalım kendimizi. Tokatlanacak adamlar var.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman
Çok
like
çirkin
me
oldu karakter
single-handedly
ya.
took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Adamı böyle döttürürler işte.
Unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Tabii ilk önce bir büyüyü öğrenmek lazım. Levioso.
Levioso.
Biraz tekte yaparız ya, biz hiç sıkıntı yok.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
En basit kombolardan birisi herhalde
Very
diye
good.
düşünüyorum.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Var mı
Duelists,
karşıma
take your
çıkacak
marks.
delikanlı?
Proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Hiç sıkıntı yok hocam. İstiyorsa gelsin, bıçaklayalım birbirimizi yani her şekilde.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a...
Don't all of my students with this again.
Protego. Stupid Protego. Levioso.
I do enjoy live duels.
Tokat manyağı.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Çok çirkin oldu
I
karakter
put you
ya.
on the
Murat
spot,
Övünç'e
and
benziyor.
you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
Yani
I'd
şaşırtmaz.
advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for
Vardır,
you.
vardır.
Again, well done today.
Vardır.
I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Aynı zamanda bugün için Hogwarts Legacy'de yeterli arkadaşlar. Çünkü yorgun hissediyorum kendimi biraz. Ama güzel bir, ya çok kısa oldu bölüm. Ama sonraki bölümleri kesinlikle daha da uzun tutacağım. İkinci bölüm böyle bir olmuş oldu. Olsun. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Sevildiğinizi unutmayın. Sonraki bölümlerde kesinlikle beraber devam edeceğiz. Bye.